Have you ever seen a drill sergeant get genuinely excited about a trainee's progress? I witnessed it firsthand with the worst recruit in our basic training platoon. Private Jake Miller was a disaster from day one. Kid from rural Montana who'd never been away from home, couldn't make his bed, couldn't march in formation, couldn't do 10 push-ups without collapsing. Drill Sergeant Davis rode him harder than anyone. Miller, you couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat. Drop and give me 20. Miller would just nod, do his pathetic push-ups, and try again. Week after week, this kid failed everything. Physical fitness test, dead last. Equipment inspection, always missing something. Classroom tests, barely passing. But he never quit, never complained, just kept trying. The breaking point came during rifle training. We'd been at the range for 3 days. Miller hadn't hit a single target, not one. His shots were going everywhere except where they were supposed to. Other recruits started snickering. Even I felt bad for the guy. Davis was getting frustrated, which was dangerous. When drill sergeants get fed up, people get recycled out of basic training. Miller, Davis yelled, you're holding up my entire platoon. If you can't qualify on this weapon, you're going home. One more day. That's it. That night, Miller stayed up until 2 a.m. in the bathroom, dry firing his rifle, practicing his breathing, his sight alignment, his trigger squeeze, over and over. I could hear him whispering to himself, coaching himself through the fundamentals. Next morning at the range, Davis gave Miller his final chance. 40 shots to qualify, minimum 23 hits to pass. Miller had never hit more than 5. The range went quiet. Even the other drill sergeants stopped what they were doing to watch. This scrawny farm kid who couldn't do anything right was about to wash out of the army. Miller got into position, loaded his first magazine, took forever to line up his first shot, squeezed the trigger, target popped up with a hit. Lucky shot, someone muttered. Second shot, another hit, third shot, hit. By the 10th shot, Davis was standing directly behind Miller watching every move. The kid was in some kind of zone, breathing steady, movements controlled, completely focused, shot after shot finding its mark. Halfway through, Davis started getting excited. That's it, Miller, stay in there, keep that sight picture. I'd never heard Davis encourage anyone like that before. By shot 30, Miller had only missed twice. The entire range was watching now. Instructors from other platoons came over to see what was happening. Final 10 shots. Miller took his time with each one, breathing, aiming, squeezing. The targets kept popping up with hits. Perfect center mass shots. When the final target fell, the range scorer called out the results. Miller Jake, 38 hits out of 40 shots. Expert qualification. Davis went absolutely crazy. Threw his hat in the air, started whooping like he'd won the lottery. That's my boy. That's how you shoot Marines. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. I'd seen Davis happy before when someone succeeded, but never like this. He was genuinely thrilled, like a father watching his kid hit a home run. Turns out Miller had been overthinking everything. All that practice, all that pressure had made him tense up. But something clicked that final day. His natural shooting ability finally came through. Davis pulled him aside after the range. Miller, I've been training recruits for 12 years. I've never seen improvement like that. You just went from worst shot in the platoon to best shot I've seen this year. The transformation was incredible. Miller's confidence shot through the roof. Started excelling at everything. Physical fitness, leadership, academics. Like that one success unlocked his potential. Graduation day, Miller finished third in our entire company. Davis personally pinned his expert marksmanship badge on his uniform. Shook his hand like they were old friends. Miller got orders to infantry school, then sniper training. Last I heard, he was an instructor at the Marine Corps Scout Sniper School, teaching other Marines how to shoot. At our 10-year reunion, Davis showed up. Still a drill sergeant, now a senior instructor. He brought a photo from that range day. Miller in position, taking his final shots. He keeps it on his office wall with a caption underneath, "Some diamonds just need more pressure before they shine." Miller autographed it last month during a visit to Paris Island. It reads, "Thanks for not giving up on me, Sergeant Davis.